What's up, guys? This is Thomas back again at the shop working on the van, but we're going to start working on the interior of the van because we had us a detail on Wednesday, I believe, and it worked great except the fact we're still having to connect to other people's water and power when we have our own generator like right here in front of us. So this is the tank. Got it all JB welded up. Trying to get it to work. Hopefully it can work properly. I think that'll work for now. There's the generator. We need to mount that up, get oil in it, get its first start going. Got the extractor and all the stuff I took to that job. There's the reel we're going to be installing here. There's our 50-foot hose, the jumper hose for our tank. Our new foam cannon, that's going to be our exterior cart. I want to make one like that for the interior. Ozone generator, headlight palm. We need to take all the hosing off this. Hook up a quick connect to the hose end for that. Take that hose off, get rid of it. Back in the shop, I just tested the pressure washer hooked up to the reel with the jumper and the 50-foot hose, and it all worked great. So this is the Mingle reel. It's 150 foot or 100 foot, I believe. It's off of Amazon. This is their same hose. And this, I don't know, but it is off of Amazon, and I can link them all down in the description below. And then we've got our chintzy Sunjo, but it's done the job for almost 3 years now, so I can't beat on it too bad. Gets the job done. It sprays water. It's not as much GPM as I'd like, but it is what we have for now. So our next task is to mount the pressure washer right over here, hopefully sideways against that wall. Put the reel up top, have good clearance, be able to pull it out, retract it, lock it, everything, and then just have the jumper come down, have the tank right over here by that seatbelt area. Remove all this, get it all cleaned up, and get it organized. So let's get to it. So after I tested the pressure washer outside, I did come in here. I bolted and mounted this reel all the way down. Seems pretty dang sturdy, so we'll be able to just retract our hose from here. Got the pressure washer set up. The jumper hose ran to the reel. Then I'm going to set the tank right back over here. And I've got holes drilled out right down here to mount my electrical extension reel so it can be mounted and won't shift around while I'm driving to the next job or whatever. Then we still need to get a compressor for that. I'm hoping to put that behind this cart, more back over here. We can come from the other side and check it out. So our pressure washer is going to be quick jumped with our little red hose. All this is going to go onto our reel here in a minute. So we're just cracking away at it. So I've been on a roll, but I haven't been making videos. So let me take you through what I've done so far and what we've got set up and what else we're going to do. Alrighty. So we have the reel mounted. I still need to put a few more bolts in it. Finish screwing that down. I had to cut out a piece of this metal to make this able to function with our hose so it could actually swing through there. So a few more touch-up things on that. Mounted this for our electrical reel, so all we have to do now for that is pick it up, put it over here, set it down to the side, lock it in, and she's good to go for the ride. Pressure washer is bungee strapped in. I don't need much more than that. I'm hoping to get rid of this Sunjo here soon. There's the support I had to make. You see the hoses, so it tells you everything's been ran. All this is going to be functionable. Pull this electric reel out real quick and I'll show you. Okay. Grab our reel. Reel it all in here. That's our 50 foot of hose on there. Yeah, it doesn't look the best. I didn't reel it perfectly. I was more or less trying to get it all set up. This will be up here, ready to rock and roll. Got our gun. It's got some little hangers. Hopefully it doesn't fall off while we ride this little thing off Amazon. Pretty awesome. We have finally got our tank mounted in the back here. I tested it. It is water sealed, so yeah, it doesn't look the prettiest. It is going to function. You kick on your water right here. We've got a quick disconnect right there. That runs right into our pressure washer. I can disconnect it over here, bring over my buckets, fill them up, whatever. So we are getting close. Now we gotta clean out the interior of all these tools I've been using, put the generator in, get it mounted, run that to our pressure washer, to the electrical reel. Alright guys, we're back in the shop today. It is cold out. It's November, so I'm not shaving. That's why my face looks so scruffy, just letting you know. We've made tremendous leaps and bounds on the interior of the van. I'll have to show you guys here in a second. I gotta flip the camera around. And then I'll explain to you where we're gonna go from here, what our next steps are, and then hopefully we can do a final video on the interior. Then we can start moving to some paint correction, some headlight restoration. I've got window stickers. I want to put some vinyl decals on the back windows. So, alright guys, so here's the back of the bus. We've got the reel mounted for our extension cord. We've got the pressure washer hose mounted on the reel. Got the pressure washer itself back here mounted. All quick connect jumped into our hose and into our reel. We've got our tank just right back there. Got our wash buckets, my extractor. We've just got a bunch of random tools and stuff up here like gloves, foam cannons for wheels and tires and paint, the tire dressing applicators, some polish pads, my drying cloths, just a bunch of interior tools there, and then more exterior stuff down here for blowing out, ozone generator, stuff like that. Still need to find a place where I'm putting this light, but that's that for now. We've decided this is where our generator is going to go. I'm going to have to leave the side door open at all times while working. Don't want any carbon monoxide buildup or anything, so we've got that there. Pointing out, we'll have to ventilate the whole van. Got me a fire extinguisher that I'm going to be mounting right over here later on. Got my steamer inside the toolbox here. Water tank completely mounted down. We've got it slightly at a pitch so it can get as much gravity feed to that as possible. And I mean, it's mounted. We might be able to give her a few more tiny little cranks here, but other than that, she's snug. And then I'm currently working on mounting this chemical cart where I'll just house 90% of all the chemicals, polishes, whatever I use on there. So I'm feeling pretty excited about it all. It's coming along. And then I've got my Adams polish bag, which I don't support them anymore, and I've got my Griots bag down there, and I definitely support Griots. They're a great company. But those got my DA polishers, my rotary polishers, my pads, my microfibers for paint correction, stuff like that in them, because gotta keep that separate. That's a whole different ball game. And that's where we're at for now. I gotta find a place to put this pump. I've got to get a new pump. That one, for some reason, the seal in it went out. I've got my carpet one back here. So we love our safety. Got our fire extinguisher mounted up here. It's not going nowhere. We've got our rags, the candies and cards to give to customers after the details. I did have to utilize this space where a console would go for some detail bags. Got our generator here. Still need to get it gassed up and oiled up so we can start running it. We are working on how we want to configure it to keep it the safest and so on. Got our vacuum, the steamer and its little tote. Got the water tank, it's all jumped into the pressure washer right over here. Got our chemical cart, it's strapped down, that thing ain't going nowhere. I'll go over there and show you in a second. Let's come to the back of the bus. It's a little hard to see. This needs to go on the cart. So, feeling pretty accomplished with all that. That's looking sweet. And then over here, I've got my gloves, just some of my chemicals, my hand wax, my detailing brush. I think it's awesome. By Detail Factory. Got all my other brushes hung down below with the chemicals. This is all stocked up with my different products. We did run the cables over, so that runs right to our reel right over here. So we'll be able to just unhook it, pull it out to the car, hook up our vacuum extractor, so on, and go. And we've got our pressure washer cord already ran, so all we have to do is pop that onto our 3-prong once I get the generator up and going. Just love the accessibility of all this compared to having to bust it all out like I used to on my old setup, so this is going to be awesome. So this video is to whoever says they can't start their own detailing business because they don't have the money or the equipment. We've got a 2008 Chrysler Town & Country. Got my polisher bags and all my polishing stuff. Rags for the customers' candies. My lunch bag. Got this little cart. I got this guy from Michael's. Works great. I had to pound out these to make them more tilted up so everything stays on while we ride. Got some holders. Holding all my smaller bottles of chemicals. Got all my bigger bottles down there. Go all the way around. Got us a little water tank here. It's 55 gallons. Does the trick. I only do about 1 car at a time. My extra extension in case I need that ever. Our generator, Predator. Got my carpet cleaning. Some rags. Some more polishing pads and stuff. Wheel applicators. Interior rags, drills, swabs, drill brushes. I got my roof wand kind of shoved into the side here. And these are just our random extra tools like our polymer polisher for headlights, our light, our mask, our little leaf blowers that help us blow out all our crevices and cracks on the exterior. Let's go around this side. Got my steamer right here, my 2 buckets. Or well, I got 3 because I got my wheel bucket in there too. Got some more interior tools to use. So, believe in yourself. Ingenuity, determination, and just getting at it. You can do this.